Sure, and I mean just that. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. This included the ice wall, baby. Mama said that there will be days, literally, just like this.
Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
And now
it's here.
or shall I say, I am. They really say, ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove from my studios to yours? Brought to you by Sleeper, your number one fantasy sports app in the world. Come on with it, baby. Who run it? And who's scared? Come on. Will I survive all the fights in the darkness? Trouble started. Tell me home is where the heart is, did it party. I shed tattooed tears, I couldn't sleep good for multiple years. Come on with it. One thing we all adore, something worth dying for. There's nothing but pain. We stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Damn. 5, 4. Get out the way, haters. 3, 2. And I'm telling you, 1. Come on. Hey. All right. Shout out to everybody for jumping in. Appreciate each and every last one of you all. Cowboys, must-win game. We've been down this road before, right? It's not our first rodeo. Get on up here. This is not my first rodeo, nor it is yours. Cowboy Nation, this team heading into a must-win game. It's crazy. It's like the 10th must-win game we had so far, or how many games we played. It's every game must-win game. Week 1 must win. Week 2, week 3, week 4. So now we're here, Cowboy Nation. And one thing I can say is that I agree with the video of Troy Aikman saying that we can ultimately take over. And I agree with Troy Aikman, right? But we got to take care of business now. We do. We got to say it with me. We got to take care of business now. Shout out to you, Yodi. Shout out to you, Ash. Stay paid. Appreciate you, Kobe. Appreciate you as well. Brandy, I see that everybody that's in the chat. Do me a huge favor while the room is filling up. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, I love y'all. Tell that like button to lean forward just a little bit. Right there. Yeah, slap that like for me, man. Slap the hearts over there if you're on the Facebook side. So, with that being said, the Cowboys getting right to it. We've been a team that's been in the middle of a lot of things. But one thing that I can tell you is watching how the tables are turning. Everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, is saying now that the Cowboys are the most feared team in the National Football League, even the most hated. Let me hear him out very quick.
Here, one could easily say, is tonight between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. To me, ladies and gentlemen, this game decides if one of these teams are going to the playoffs and one of these teams are going home. I believe the Dallas Cowboys right now are the scariest team in the National Football League. See, I can say it because I'm being objective. I know y'all don't expect that from me when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys because we know how much I root against the Dallas fan base. You know, nothing pleases me more than to see a Dallas Cowboy fan miserable. I'll admit it. It's not really about Dak Prescott. It's not really about...
Man, come on, man. Look at this guy, man. Look at him. Y'all think I was going to post him without talking about him a little bit? Come on, man. Let me help him out. They got this stuff that you can go and get a hair transplant, boy, and get all of that filled in right there, boy. And he still had too much head. Pause if necessary. Look at that. Did I make it better? Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to him. But neither here nor there. Watch, he gonna come after me now. But what I'm saying is basically the Cowboys are the most feared team because it's hard to stop two guys that's on the outside like a George Pickens and like a Lamb that can warrant attention, right? And you may win some, but we gonna win more. Come on with it.
Anybody else? It's about how I feel about that damn Dallas Cowboy fan. You know we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year, right? You know we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year, right? They get on my damn nerves. But this team is different. But if the Dallas Cowboys win this game and the Eagles lose Monday night, even though the Eagles would still be a game ahead of them in the NFC East, I think Dallas is gonna catch them and win the division crown and go to the playoffs, and the Eagles gonna end up home.
Now, I heard the original person say something of the same ilk, and for those who who didn't get a chance to watch the video this morning, put 8 in the chat if you did, and if I can go and I think most of you guys may have not seen the video, so what I'm gonna do is, so we won't be speaking in circles, I'm gonna play a snippet of it if that's okay with you guys, but put 8 in the chat if you did heard the video of my guy Troy Aikman on the same topic, and he said the exact same thing. He literally said it for word, bar for bar, So I'm gonna see if I can find that video. But I appreciate each and every last one of you all for being a part of this, and I see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. If I can find it again, appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support. Continue to hit that share button too. Troy Aikman. Hold on. I want to type in 1310 the ticket. 1310. I'm building the plane as we fly. Jeez. Come on. Here we go. Wait a minute. Here we go. I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Appreciate y'all, man. Boy, give me 1 second here. We're going to do it the long way. Yes, indeed. So here we go. It seems as if, though, every week is.
It's an easy team to really get behind.
Can y'all hear audio?
Nationally, they've kind of been the darlings of the league for the last few years. After so many years of not playing very good football, and then what Dallas has done here over the last several weeks to put themselves in this position. I just think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And the way I look at it, we've got Philadelphia on Monday night against the Chargers, which will be a tough game for Philadelphia. I feel that if Dallas can beat Detroit, and if Philly were to lose to the Chargers, I would predict then the Cowboys win the division. I just think they'll be positioned.
Bold proclamations, baby. Come on, baby. All right, so he predicted the same thing that Stephen A. did, or Stephen A. predicted the same thing that Troy did. So it is for what it is. Or they predict what Law said, right? So what I'm saying is basically the Dallas Cowboys, we control our own fate, man. We do. We got everything that we need in front of us. I'm hearing a lot of people saying, hey, man, if we had this done on the front end. No, that's the whole point of postseason. There's no life after that loss, right? So you got to look at every game. If you are playoff ready, then you are playoff ready for tonight. Let me say this again for those who way in the back. If you say that, hey, I'm playoff ready, and somebody look around and say, okay, he said that he's playoff ready. That means that you are playoff ready for tonight, because you got to treat this game just like you said, Cowboy Nation. You haven't been there in 30 seasons, 30 years, 30 seasons, however. Well, if you want to get back there, you got to take care of business tonight. And I get it. Ryan Dakota Prescott is 5-1 versus the Detroit Lions all time. I believe it's some crazy stat line out there for your mind, which is cool. I take that, Now, I can't show y'all the fullness, but put CM in the chat if you truly believe coaching matters. Coaching matters. It's been a while since we are able to have the leg up from a coaching aspect. And from the mouth of the enemies, Dan Orlowski even said such. And I was in there like, okay, he pretty much liked what the scheme is. And we've been talking about we haven't had a scheme in so many years. Well, listen to this part.
There's obviously people know about the two great receivers in CD and George Pickens, but what's something that this Dallas offense does in the play action game that really nobody else does?
Yeah, I don't see anybody else doing it. I kind of call it like this B-gap, stretch zone, play action chunk game. And what I mean by the B-gap is the A-gap is in between the center and the guard, and they'll go on this very long play fake and see where Dak is initially. He's on the hash, right? So here's this under center, stretch zone, meaning down to the bottom of the screen. They pull the center to protect the backside. Look where he sets up. He's in between the guard and the tackle, essentially. So
look at that.
Stretched you from a pocket.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Horizontally in, vertically, and then there's that big in. That's how they create some of their chunks. I like the fact that.
Look at this. And I get it. Darren Orlowski, he can break down tape real good. You know, his topic matters on debating whether or not Dak Prescott can process this and read the field. It was kind of crazy when he was trying to do that, right? Knowing that Dak Prescott is one of them, as the words of Louis, one of them ones, right? yeah, Dak Prescott is one of them ones that Louis T was talking about that he need, and we got one of them ones, all right? We got one of them ones. Man, I don't know who Jaden Daniels is by now, but neither here nor there, Cowboy Nation. We haven't seen this with Mike McCarthy. We didn't see this, of course, with Jason Garrett. You know, we would never, you know, it's crazy. And shout out to Clayton Adams, by the way.
They can do it out of the gun, too. This time in the gun, there's that center pull. But see where Dak is when he makes the fake. And now see where he goes and sets up. He's already outside the hash. So once again, he's in that in between the center or the guard and the tackle location. There's another huge throw down the field. So I'm watching this team just stretch defenses. This time it's a ball fake to the jet motion. See how far he is from the defensive line now, both vertically but also just width-wise. Now the defense is so worried, and it's a check down to Turpin. I don't see teams. I see teams going underneath the center. Quarterback takes it from behind the center, and he sets up on his. They're stretching so far, and it's not keepers. It's throwing it back across the field.
Yes, indeed. So he loved what he's seeing, and I love it too. Appreciate you, truth be told. Appreciate you. If Herbert don't play, Lance better have a good game of his life. This is from Sale. Appreciate you. Mick Hamburglar. Appreciate you, Texas Tech, whoever that may be. What is CM? This is Brandy. Coaches matter. You know, I believe we know that coaching plays a role. We need scheme. We need schematics. We need things to help propel us. And now we're seeing it. And the craziest of the craziest, it's not like this is Schottenheimer's first time ever with this team. But this is our first time ever seeing these things. So meaning that there was some type of resistance. There was some type of different structures. I guess it's all Clayton Adams.
$9,119.05. It's been a while since Dallas has scored on their first drive. Seems like they start slow, but why?
That's the Achilles heel. Every team got a weakness. Ooh, y'all get what I'm saying? Every team got a weakness. And that's a good point right there, Sydney. Let's rest right here on Sydney's thoughts. The Cowboys, if you go back and re-examine the way that they really win, is because we out-endure. We got a levels of resiliency with us. Look back at it. The time you see Quinnen and Osa and Clark doing things is in the late thirds and fourth quarter. That's why we're a second-half team. The battle down in the trenches. You keep leaning and laying and pushing on that O-line, and we rotating our guys. Like right now, these offensive linemen that we face in these last 3 games, they can sit back and say, hey, if it's Quinnen Williams all day, man, maybe we can slow him down. But the Cowboys, they throw in that Quinnen Williams. They throw in that Osa, and that's what you see. Now, on the flip side, the offensive side, the reason for the slow start, in my opinion, is that I truly believe that it's the inverse. Our trenches, if you look at Cooper, if you look at Tyler Booker, if you look at Tyler Smith, these guys, they're down inside the core. They put the pressure on the opposite side, and what they do is we stretch players so much out there on the field with thinking, okay, it's a cat and mouse game now. Pick your poison. All right, we try to play soft man, even if we play zone, we get a lighter box. Then you got Javonte Williams. He is he's running and he's punishing folks. So even when they try to make the necessary adjustments, that's when the offense open up. So that's why we have, in my opinion, the slow starts. Is because we're trying to establish the little chip away, the jab, just like boxing. Yeah. That's the best analogy, right? If you watch the smaller guy, I forgot his Javonte Tank, y'all know what I'm talking about, the boxer? He ain't gonna knock you out in the first round. He even takes some hits, man, in the first and the second round. You be looking at it like, man, if they call the game in the second or the third round, he would lose over more than half of his fights. But what he does is right in that sweet spot in that fourth round, right in that fifth round, the body blows, man, drop you down to your knees, and then he take you out with the haymaker. And his punches sting. So that's what we do. Them little runs, that's what the Cowboys been missing. The Cowboys been missing, Tank Davis, thank you. The Cowboys been missing that runner that can bruise them up a little bit. I would say tenderize. You get what I'm saying? That's what they do. They tenderize them up, so that's why we start off slow. Now, that's just my thoughts. Now, we can execute better in this game. Hopefully we can start off a little bit faster. Come on, because the Giants, they still rank top 5 in offense. I think they're number 2 or number 3.
Because both of these, the Cowboys are getting it together, not just on offense, but like you said, Jamie, on defense as well. They're finally figuring out their identity with Matt Eberflus, and they're making a huge difference. So this could be an offensive game, absolutely. I think there's going to be a lot of points. I hope there's a lot of points. We like high-scoring games on Thursday. But at the end of the day, I do think it's going to come down to who can make a stop defensively, because both of these offenses are so prolific. So I don't know which side of the ball or which team that's going to come from, but somebody's going to have to make a defensive stop, Kyle. Somebody's going to have to put a cap on these offenses. And I don't know. Could be Dallas, could be Detroit. Either way, I'm psyched for this game tonight.
Me too. I'm pumped to see Quentin Williams, man, and his D-line, man. It's exciting. Believe it or not, as exciting as we can think of with Lamb and Pickens and Kevontae Turpin possibly taking it to the house, Ryan Flanor with his growth, and especially where Dak Prescott been dealing in a good way. We could all say that the offense been very explosive. But, man, we are all excited about this defense, man. I think we're like kids at the Christmas tree on Christmas Day. Like, come on, Mama, can I open up this one or can I open up that package? Because we want to see what Quentin Williams is going to do against Goff, who's going to be a statue back there, right? We want to see how much pain, and this is going to be pleasure for us to rip open the Lions, because we want our lick back, baby. So we got to be talking boldly with our chests out. And this is a must-win game. So I want my guys. I want Osa. I want Clark and all of these boys to get that. Well, Clark, if he wasn't here, but I want us to get really gritty with it. Because these last 2 or 3 years, Detroit Lions, the fake D, the fake blue and the fake silver over there, they talking about, hey, man, are we the Americans team? Are we the American darlings and all of this stuff? And they was joking at us. They were spitting upon us. They were talking about us. They were mocking us and all of this stuff. And we just been humbled. We haven't been walking around with our Kool-Aids and our glasses. No, we just been chilling, minding our own business, right? And they realize We America's team because we are America, man. You know what I'm saying? We are the heartbeat. When we lose, everybody in the world feels it. When we win, everybody in the world knows it. So that's what it is, Detroit. So that's why last week we had 57 million viewers, eyeballs all on the Cowboys because the Chiefs was talking about that same stuff. And no, guess what? Ain't this right, you guys? Ain't this right, talking Cowboys sports? G.O., Part A, appreciate you. One cardinal rule. You must never give yourself a nickname. You know, we never gave ourselves that nickname, America's team. It was given to us, right? So we didn't do that. See, these teams be begging for it, and we give them right what they begging for. American ass whooping. Oops, I said it out loud. It's going to be 3 times in a row. But 2 times in a row, the Eagles and the Chiefs. Now let's make it 3 times. Come on, let's beat the brakes off of these Lions. I want to beat the Lions so bad that Peter going to call in and be like, hey, Lord, we coming after you.
Season is showing you that Dak Prescott is worth the money that Jerry Jones has paid him because he's been a stabilizing force in the franchise. And what do I always say about quarterback? You're a CEO, you're closer to ownership than you are the other 52 guys in the locker room. Dak Prescott has exhibited the
Prescott, man, get his name right.
In the midst of a crisis. He's the guy that has stabilized everything for the Dallas Cowboys. He's been the constant. He's been the anchor in which all of this stuff has now been built on. They used the draft capital they got from the Michael Parsons.
Man, I want these people to stay on their side, though. Don't you, Texas Tech? Come on, man. We want these people, Sanjay, we want these people to stay on their side. I want these people to say, hey, man, can he do it in the postseason? Hey, man, Dak still whack. I want them to stay on their side. They don't need to come over here where we at. Ain't that right, Angie? Ain't that right, Future? They don't need to come over here, Big Amish. They don't need to come over here and start talking real stuff like we've been saying all of these years. Nah, still hate on Dak. Still say he can't do this and he can't do that.
Straight went out and got Quentin Williams. They got Logan Wilson. He bought time so DeMarvion Overshown coming back would actually matter. The way that Dak Prescott played throughout the first half of the season allowed this part of the season for the Dallas Cowboys to matter. Mm-hmm.
To matter. They think they talking smart, you know. Boy, if we could have ran with the authority that we are running now, I'm not beating up our past running backs. But come on, man, we got a running back that's running with an authority, man, who's getting the grit yards, right, and opening up the play actions. And if we were to not getting our feelings over the Amari Cooper thing, who knows, man? This could have been all like 3rd, 4th round right now, man. But that's a whole nother conversation, Cowboy Nation, if we were to do those other things. But we play politics with it. So, yeah. So I like where we are at, Cowboy Nation. And it's such a degree that even by us winning, they even got Mike McCarthy outside, man. Mike McCarthy.
I think there's he gave,
I thought I hear his voice in a long time.
That third loss was a text message. What about the last text I gave you on Thanksgiving?
It was 8-3 last week.
I think I'm 9-3. That's okay. Who cares? Who's counting? I'm 9-3. Who's counting?
I'm 9-3. I'm rooting wholeheartedly for the Dallas Cowboys tonight, and I'm picking them 9-3. Who cares? Who's counting? Who's doing that? Incredible odds, but I was worried about that because AJ came on, and AJ's like, I like the Dallas Cowboys. I came on the show earlier, and I was like, this feels like too easy of the Dallas Cowboys because everything we've seen. And then we were worried you weren't going to be able to give us non-biased, opinions because of how you've always viewed the Cowboys since we've started talking to you. So, and that's exactly what you did. You came in here and told us straight to our face that you were going to fucking pick them no matter what. So that is.
But I also did the work, Pat. I did. I looked at the numbers. I went through the same process that I go through every week.
Okay.
Hey man, I can't believe nothing Mike McCarthy be saying, man. That naysayer boy, he said I went through all of the work. Man, I be sometimes thinking about Mike McCarthy. ever since he said, man, I just said what I needed to say to get the job now. Now, I don't know, man. I think Mike McCarthy, man, hey, I think he got some green up under there. I think he's still secretly rooting for the Green Bay Packers, man. I think he cut his teeth with the 49ers, too. It's kind of crazy, man. All of a sudden, them the two teams we really couldn't. And this last time, Green Bay, I need to have my conspiracy because I think he had some ties with the 49ers too. McCarthy, you were the ops the whole time. You were the ops. Mike McCarthy was the ops the whole time, y'all.
For you and your show, and the numbers in the video, I'm going with the Cowboys based off that too. So.
You're looking for things certainly.
But I'm going to say this: it's not going to be easy, though. It's not going to be easy. I'll say that. I think this is going to be a different. I don't ever recall walking out of that stadium thinking, "Boy, that was easy." That's a tough place to play. I mean, the noise.
Okay, my guy said, Nuss says, nah, Law. Big Mike love Dallas now. Okay, I'm going to leave him alone then. Off of Nuss that's in the chat.
I mean, and I think I love the venue. You walk down like you're into a dungeon, pull up on a street level. I love everything about Ford Field. I mean, I think that's one of the unique places to play. So that place is going to be rocking. Cowboy fans travel very well. So I think this is going to be a dynamite game tonight.
Are the Cowboys going to take over Ford Field tonight?
Absolutely not. We're not starting that narrative.
I didn't say that.
I promise you that the Lions fans are going absolutely bonkers.
I'll just say this. Don't let their ass in there then.
There you go, Big Mike.
The Cowboys fans are loud, which is, a part of the entire
process.
It's
going to be a crunk game tonight, baby.
The
I just want to say I love you. I just want to say it's going to be a crunk game tonight, man. Hey, y'all, it's going to be a crunk game. I'm just so here's a true story. Lion fans are Cowboy fans. I believe they are, If you pull back some of them, they be like, the only person that they know probably in the Lions world is Barry Sanders, Herman Moore. But they low-key, I believe most Lion fans deep down in their heart, they all Cowboy fans. That's what it is.
Expectations for the Cowboys, they can potentially do it, and they started terribly. And if they were to do that, obviously sports media people would love it, as Prime loves that they're on Thursday night.
Man, well, we carrying these networks, man. We are. Prime is about to get their all-time highest or the most viewed. They finna get all of these views now. Prime they just sitting over here like, oh, I can't wait to showcase this. All I want, believe it or not, I just don't want all of these aficionados to be calling flags. Even if I just want them to call the game fair and balanced, right? I don't want all of these flags all over the field. I want them to stay in control of the matter, right? And I need for them to be in control. And I'm talking about this level of control, like up to 72 hours of control. Let's talk about control. And first and foremost, I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go. And I personally, this is my routine. I use this body wash odor control. Yes, indeed, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go. I use this body wash odor control, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. And with Mando, man, they control body odor anywhere. All you have to do is shop.mando, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% with promo code LAW. Shopmando.com. Let's go and let's stay in control. Let's stay in control, man. Y'all saw I played the wrong one at first, but then, I had to get back in control. See, sometimes you slip, but just don't fall. You know what I'm saying? So who's out there, whoever slipped but didn't fall? You caught yourself and you got back up. So that's all you have to do. Control. And some people get into sticky situation, hot situation. Why not stay in control with Mando? So it works up to 72 hours. So you saw how smooth I was able to slide that other one in after I was out of control. So it's all about being in control. Let the AI speak. Come on with it. Let's go. Let's go.
At QWN Cowboy Sports $4,189.20. How long have you been live, La? I didn't get my notification. I checked on you, but you didn't respond, so I'm happy you're all right.
Yeah. Shame on YouTube.
Shame.
Shame on YouTube for not giving you the notification for the nation. Yeah.
Okay. Dan Skipper. Wow. All right. I'll give you the name that I think.
Thank you so much for your support, Queen.
Detroit Lion.
Okay.
Dan Skipper.
Wow.
I'd play him 25 snaps this week.
Six offensive linemen.
Yeah, I would play him in that sixth offensive lineman because I wouldn't turn this into a track meet if I was Detroit. I wouldn't turn this into now easy because Dallas can score, but I would put 6 offensive linemen on the field, that Dan Skipper look, and I would say, here comes all of our diverse run games. Sometimes
we would destroy them. I would love for them to do that. Oh, I would love for them to just line it up with 6 O-line and try to say, okay, we match physicality with physicality. Why will we destroy them down in the trenches? Why, Law? Because we will outman them. We can rotate our guys. They can't. And they probably get off to a good start. But I'm telling you, there's going to be a big play in the second half of this game. Let me get my Dr. Umar on. There will be a big play in the second half of this game. There will be a big play in the second half of this game. There will be a big play in the second half of this game, especially by the interior defensive tackles. So, yeah, go out there with six linemen, down offensive linemen. And never make it such an easier approach for our guys on the outside because they're down Amon St. Brown, right? They got Williams. That's the only guy that they got, Williams? Okay. I'm not boldly talking because there's any given football day, right?
Times it would be the outside
but I love those
zone.
odds.
Dallas is great stopping the outside zone, even though they've been improved. I would take shots, and this is that max protection stuff that you were kind of referencing. I don't have guys that can consistently win. And then how many different ways can I get Jameson Williams to football? He would be the person, no Amon-Ra, no Laporta, that I'm trying to just I want to create explosive plays. Yeah. And so I think the best way to do it is here comes the Dan Campbell smash mouth football. You're going to get 40 runs at you. We're going to try to shrink the game a little bit, and then we'll build explosive plays off of that with Jameson in the play action and Jameer on the outside zone or screen game.
All right, so Jameer is the real threat right there. Jameson, I can say you can slow him down because most of those deeper patterns of balls is going to take 5-step drops, and that's more times that your offensive line got to shoot hands and stand, right? So, and that's automatically erased when you have guys with bull rush. I think that somebody was asking about Jadeveon Clowney. I think he's a game time decision, so we would know in a few. Now, Brandon, I'm not going to sleep on Jameson. Now, he can't take the top off the defense, but you can redirect him and you can work underneath him, right? But this is the game that you put 34 on him, and he would at least redirect him, beat him up a little bit. But the thing is, what Goff ultimately need is time. So if Goff really want to get anything good, he better get it done in the first quarter or the first half. But we got to continue to put hands on Goff. You got to put our hands all over him. And this is their star-studded players. Dak Prescott got 3,261 yards. Goff got a little over 3,000 and some change. Their star-studded running back Gibbs got a stack in 19 yards. My guy, I think he gonna bust a stack this week. Tonight. The Pickens is gonna just pretty much go way ahead of St. Brown because he's out in this game. I think they got also Laporta out as well as some other guy that's out. So they got a lot of guys that's out. James Houston with 4.5 sacks. He's still our sack leader. He's a technician in that. There will be a clear sign that Isaiah Land will get the playing time today, from what I'm hearing. They did say that Jadeveon Clowney is out and Land is in, right? Let me just double check right quick. Give me a few seconds here. No, I'm late on that news. Appreciate all of you all. Thank y'all. Dak already out there on the field. Let me open this up blindly. Don't judge me now. Hold on. This is on my Instagram. Here we go. There you go. There you go, boy. Go. Rain Dakota Prescott. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
At Angie_Rebelchicks $19.99. Where is Atlas commercial? Lie predict the Cowboys will shave the fur of the Lions.
Man.
Hashtag no hairballs allowed.
Wow, no hairballs allowed. I like Atlas. They're my plug. But you better not use that Atlas razor down. Yeah, whatever y'all do, fellas, man. Purchase Atlas razors, but don't use them down there. Don't use that down there in the men's hoods over there. But, yeah, it will scrape it off, too, by the way. but that Dak Prescott over there, man, all out there on the field. Let me see what they say here. Jadeveon, okay, so it's not I think it's going to happen that Isaiah Land get a play tonight. I think Isaiah Land, he played for, did he play for the Lions for a spell? No, that was James Houston. But in the event that Jadeveon Clowney can't go due to his hamstring, they will put Isaiah in. And I'm not talking about losing Isaiah. I'm talking about Isaiah Land, by the way, from the practice squad. So I think that the kid got some burst and acceleration. The craziest thing of it all, he can come into a situation whereas he won't even be the focal point. They just do a check hand on him because they're going to be occupied in the inside. So it is for what it is. And also in other news, they do have the aspect of Solomon Thomas getting the Man of the Year award. I got a super chat from Randy.
Randy Cadell, $1,024.10. La, do you think Jerry would send a first road pick to Atlanta for Robinson running back? Atlanta don't have a first this year, not to be talking off season, just a question.
Oh, boy! Yeah!
Jeez. The answer is no. We got a possibility, and I know we got to live in the moment right now. We got game day. But, Randy, since you saying $10 in, I got to at least acknowledge what you're saying because, you supporting the nation over here. I will say the answer to that is no. But this running back class next season, Jeremiah Love, I'm not saying that he is Bijan Robinson. And, it is for what it is. But I kind of like what we got now, what we have. Now, we can always get better, though. And no shade at Javonte Williams. But the answer to that is no. I like what we got now. If we can draft the guy next season, like if Love fall to us, then it'd be a no-brainer. Just draft him and keep him moving. If I can say those things, don't crucify me, y'all. Let's listen to they had a whole cycling of all of these haters kind of talking about MVPs and these sorts of things. Let's listen to them talk about the glowing things about our team. Hold on.
Dano, tonight, playoff elimination game, Cowboys, Lions. What's your lean in this game?
I lean Dallas. I would try to win Dak the MVP tonight if I was Dallas.
Ooh.
If Detroit wants to line up and play man coverage,
which they have, last 3 games, 70% man coverage.
I'm gonna throw 40 times.
If they line up man, your best man beater is George Pickens in the National Football League. JSN is cold blooded. I like what he can do, but he's the focal point of that offense. There's no one else that they look at. But when we start talking about the Cowboys as a distribution situation, you got Pickens and you got Lamb, and then to a degree you have Turpin. You got more weapons than Seattle, basically, is what I'm getting at. But Pickens got enough stats by himself on man-to-man, against man-to-man, they can put him in top 5 or top 6 wide receiver right now. He got over 550 yards when he's playing man. So over 40 catches. So the dude is a man beater. So if the Lions going to sit back and say, okay, we're going to play man, there's more and more opportunities for us, baby. Meaning that we're going to run the ball better because you got your back turn, and then we're going to do a lot of stretch zone runs. So your back turn, that's man beaters too. And then we got a guy that can beat mans. You know what I'm saying? So I would love that, Peekaboo.
You cannot cover my 2 guys. And I'm totally comfortable. I'll put George by himself. I'll put CD opposite. You want to cover George one-on-one? Great. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL one-on-one versus man. If you want to double team him or play, I'm going to throw it to CD Lamb. I think it'll be interesting. I think the most important person tonight is Kelvin Shepard, who's the DC for Detroit. You can't line up and play man. Will you change? Will you play some zone? I would challenge Dallas to run the football and then try to play elite red zone defense. Does Brian Schottenheimer want to hand it off 40 times? I'm not letting you throw it that much if I'm Detroit. But if Detroit wants to line up and be who they are, I'm gonna throw it 40 times because you can't cover me.
Yeah. You better put that zone out there. And zone's been, if I'm being 1,000 with y'all, zone's been the number one thing that been getting Dak Prescott in trouble for all of these years. Been zone defenses. Vic Fangio, even though we beat him, but zone defenses, what they did to us in Green Bay, quarters, dropping 6 DBs or dropping everybody in coverage in general and forcing the quarterback to throw into tight windows, which if you look at the stat line for your mind, guess who's been the number 1 quarterback in throwing the tight windows? Dak Prescott, because that's been the only thing left on the table. Now when teams say, okay, all right, we got Dak Prescott, we're going to play some quarters, we're going to drop everybody, we got a battering ram, 33. At first, all of us was like, hey, man, you better not give 33 to a running back. Now we can say, hey, man, shoot, you better keep that 33. Shoot, if he's running like that, imagine if we give somebody a 22. Maybe that's the thing, So now we got things that can match you. We didn't have that match. Or the mindset, because Mike McCarthy was like, just like anything. Like, dude, with all of that salt and pepper and gray in your beard, you didn't know that you got to run teams up out of their quarters? But now, shoot, I want teams to drop 6. Boy, that Javonte be letting them have it, don't he? Shoot, I be loving it. Drop everybody in those quarters. I love it now. I love it here. I love the strategy of that.
Of Dak at this point, I think the thing about Dak, playing the best ball he's ever played, and is it because he has another number 1 wide receiver? Like, is that kind of an expectation of Dak at this point? Like, we don't really talk about Dak as greatest quarterback in the NFL ever. Okay, I don't think that ever happens.
Yeah, he's played at a high level for a couple years, but this is certainly as good as it's ever been. The best way I describe Dallas's offense is imagine the Bengals offense having a good offensive line and run game. Because with those 2 receivers and the way that Dak's playing, pass game-wise, it is very similar to Cincinnati's, where you just sit there and go, you want to throw it every play because they're so good. But then you go, well, Cincinnati's offense has been just catch and throw football for years. That's not Dallas. Dallas will get under center. They'll go with some extreme play action. They'll move the launch point. They'll take their shots downfield. And then also it's a very good offensive line. And that's not what Cincinnati has. So for everybody at home, just imagine Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins.
Man, they always say that. Pull up those numbers, y'all. You see the Dak Prescott numbers always been up there. Even when they had all of those ingredients, it's just another moving of the pole. Now, I'm not saying that this is Dak Prescott versus Burrows and these sorts of things, but, man, come on, man. We got run game on the table now that creates more chaos.
With a diverse scheme and good offensive
and
line.
diverse
That's how
scheme, like he
difficult
just
this
said.
offense is to handle.
And Dak's a dog. We're learning that once again.
Always a dog. He just had become a dog this year.
Through Hard Knocks. I think we forgot because we don't really see much of Dak. He does his media, and then it's pretty guarded down there in Dallas. So we don't really. I feel like I don't really know much about him, even though I know that the Cowboys are on TV all the time. And I know the conversation is like that Dallas is not going to win. They're not going to be able to win. But then we watch Hard Knocks, and it's like Dak's a dude. Dak's a dude. Like he is somebody that I think team would want to play for. And I like their trenches mentality or bunker mentality where they trade Mike away, who has certainly worked out.
Yeah, they over there, Lord.
5 years straight, first 5 years, 12 sacks at least. First player to ever do that in the history of the NFL. That was a cool moment whenever he was told that information with his entire family there. But they were said, you guys stink, you're not good. So they can really rally around that. It feels like they like Shoddy a lot as well. I don't know how much you're watching Hard Knocks, but it's like that building looks like a healthy place. That looks like a very healthy place right now whenever it was not being talked about like that at all.
Man. You know, this remind me of a time my brother, you know, he stays in a different state. And he was at Home Depot. And a guy kind of met him, bumped into him, and he was like, yeah, man, there's this dude, man. Dude named Law Nation, man, blah, blah, blah. And he was just breaking he was breaking me down to my brother as if though he's not my brother. And that's what I feel like when I hear people trying to talk about Dak Prescott when it's been 10 years, when we've been the people that been telling everybody, like, this is what he do, you know? And they just not coming to the party saying, hey, man, hey, let me tell you about this Dak Prescott. He's a dog, man. He got fangs, got teeth, like he just grew them today. You know? Come on, man, go ahead and put down. He been him, man. Sure, Dak been him. Dak been Dak. But now they got things that we said that he needed, just like anybody else. He needed run game. But people kept talking about Zeke. Zeke was good in 2016. Of course, 17, he was there, but he was on the court, off the court, or on the field, off the field, and 18. And that's about it. If I'm keeping it 100, the rest been growing pains with Kellen Moore trying to call running plays and a coach who refuses to run the ball and treated it as such, as quotas. So, man, it's like, man, it's just like that dude trying to tell Twin, hey, man, this dude Law Nation, man, you need to take a look at him, man. He got a good show, man. Let me tell you about him, man. yeah. And Twin was trying to tell him, like, yeah, man, I'm telling you. I can get him on the phone right now. No, man, I know Law, man. He tried to tell Law. He tried to tell Twin about Law. That's crazy. Here's what I got right here. Cowboy Nation. Before we go any further, let's talk about this.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code LAW. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Download Sleeper, use promo code LAW, and just throw $100 in there, and they'll match it all the way up into 100% of that $100. So it's growing your money. So when you do that, that's $200. But we got a special promo. So once you download the app, $20 from me to you will go there. So that's $220 when you download the Sleeper app, the #1 fantasy app in the world. So be sure to check them out. You can go more or less on your picks and your selections. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at this particular spread, you will say to yourself, I'm going with CD. Yeah, I'm going more with my guy Pickens because this is about to be a situation tonight. that these boys are about to catch a lot of balls, especially balls if necessary, if they're going to play man-to-man, Cowboys Nation. All right, so what we like to do at this moment, I appreciate each and every last one of you all. If you guys can, there is a phone number that we're going to pull up right here. There we go, 657-390-7391. But before we get into the phone lines, we got a
At
super chat.
Elroy Case $5.
Elroy!
Lock and Doc win Comeback Player of the Year and MVP?
I mean, he deserving of both, but I think they're going to distribute it to someone. Maybe, I don't know who else is just balling out. I've been such a tunnel vision with my Cowboys. They said Christian McCaffrey, but he's not even in the top 15 in running backs, I don't think. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know who will be the second runner-up on Comeback Player of the Year. Sam Williams. These Williams, this is the year of the Williams, y'all. Sam Williams showing up, Quentin Williams, Javonte Williams. They all related, man. That Williams, boy. I would rather have this, Sanjay, I would rather get us a Super Bowl MVP. Hey, I agree. I flat out agree. Yeah. But before we go into these phone lines, just in case if this happened to you, slip and fall at work, you need to reach out to our partners.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
No doubt. Call Frenkel and Frenkel are personal lawyers for anything, personal injury lawyers, by the way, for anything like slip and falls at work, T-bone, wrecked, or what have you. Just be sure to reach out to our proud partners, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. That is 817 and all threes. You can dial or 2140, located in the heart of Dallas. So be sure to reach out to our partners in Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. My hotline for your mind. Hotline for your line. That'll probably work. But my hotline for your mind is 657-390-7391, baby. Let's get it. Somebody said, Law got more ads than Tubi, basically. I got my guy, man, 585 Tariq, you live, man. Talk to me, man. Yellow. Tariq. Tupac back. All right, let me go to I guess I got him in here twice. 585, you live.
Hello?
Yellow.
Hey, what's up, Law?
What's up, man? Sure got two of y'all in here, man. The multiverse is going on, man. What's going on with you, Chief?
I'm chilling, man. What's going on, Cowboy Nation, man? It's game Thursday, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Game night Thursday and all that. Yeah, man. This is how I'm looking at it. Man, I know Detroit banged up, whatever, pause if necessary. My whole thing is we got to take this one game at a time, man. We need CeeDee Lamb to play the same game he played last week, snatching everything out of the air that's thrown to him.
Right.
We need to come out and run this ball, give Pickens the ball when we on needed downs or when he's wide open. But we got to stop the run. We got to stop the running the screen passes on defense.
We do.
Because that's what they're going to try to do to us. If we can do that and sack the quarterback, I think that we can win this game, man. That's the road to victory. How I see it. But other than that, play our game, play sound football, and punch these dudes in the mouth early and score points. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Man, come on with it, man. Hey, all right, appreciate you, man. That's my guy right there. Shoot, I agree, man. This is a must-win game. You got to win this one. You can't play around with your food. You definitely got to figure out ways to get things going. I got DP from the 979 You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
What's up to the big homie Law Nation, man? Appreciate you letting give me a chance to speak as always.
Always, man, always. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big game tonight. No slow starts. Establish the run on offense. Me personally, I don't. It doesn't matter to me who they try to get involved first when it comes to the wideouts, but I think they need to figure out a way to get both of them involved.
Right.
I think kind of like how they did in that game against the Chiefs when they got Lamb. Those I'm not sure what routes they were running, but they were just like little quick 6-7 yard routes that they got them a chance to like get them out in space a little bit. Just let those guys touch the ball.
Right.
And things of that nature. So if Detroit plays man on man, that gonna throw for a good 400 on them. But I still think that they should establish the run. My opinion, I think if they can just slow down Gibbs, I think they'll be in good shape. I know Jameson Williams, I know he's got speed, but just like you were saying earlier, the 5-step drops, those take a little bit of time, and hopefully Clowney plays.
Yeah.
So I mean. I think it's gonna be a good game. Hopefully Shotty, he got his play calling, up the park. Sometimes it gets a little weird on the road, but I think it'll be a good game, man. So I predict the game probably be like a 28-17 Dallas. So but we're gonna see what's up. So, but as always, appreciate you letting me speak, Law. You take it easy, brother.
No doubt, man. Good call from DP for the 979, man. Appreciate you. Keep in mind when we pull this up, I think that they still have Detroit heavily favored in this game. They got them at a 61% chance of winning. The Cowboys at 38.4, and the 6-5-1 Cowboys. We got a lot of things on the table for this game, as well as the Detroit. They got to win out. So we'll see, man, how all of these things can fit together. Yes, redirect Jameson. Don't give him free releases, and make the quarterback pat that ball. And when you hit him, make sure you let him know that we're here. This is not a love session. We ain't trying to get to know each other. We're not trying to have a long conversation. This is what this is about. And that's what we got to do. Appreciate him. All right, I got from the 513 is live with Marcus, man. Talk to me. You're live on the Nation.
What's good, Law? How are you?
Man, I'm great, man. I can't complain, Chief.
Hey, man, I'm ready for this game. I feel like the only thing we have to shut down is Gibbs tonight. And honestly, we can afford for him to get some yards. Like, he's going to get yards. He's probably going to get a couple of catches out of the backfield. But I think the key is shutting him down from his yak ability out of the backfield when catching, and then his breaking tackle ability. If we can just kind of smother him, within the 3 to 4 yard range on his runs, that'll shut down their ability to kind of play off the play action, and then it'll kind of make them one-dimensional. Jared Goff can't run in the pocket. Honestly, I feel like Williams, Clark, Osa, they're going to be eating all night. I feel like it's going to be a hell of a game for Goff to be having to stay in that pocket. But is Carson's coming back?
Dog, I haven't heard that news yet. I'm still waiting on some information on that. Let me see. I doubt it. I haven't seen anything as far as him rule out. I haven't seen that. Maybe we get that decision in a few. Somebody in the audience can help us out with that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Now, Laporta's still out too, right?
Right. He's still out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, we just Gibbs, Jameson Williams on those slants and deep routes. We'll be good, man. Yeah, I feel like this defense is going to be taking care of business, especially with Demo and Logan Wilson taking over the middle. And then the offense, I feel like the offense, I would like to see them just come out hot, come out and put the metal to the floor with them, because Dan Campbell shows no mercy, man. And we got to get that revenge from last game.
We got to.
Absolutely.
Man, I appreciate you calling in. Yeah.
I got us winning by at least 2 touchdowns tonight. So, how about them boys? DC for life.
Let's get it. That's Marcus, man. Here's why I'm feeling so confident in our D-line. And it's like any given Sunday. I get it. And we playing Thursday. Hear me out. I witnessed less than 2 or 3 weeks ago that the Eagles D-line bullied. They bullied the Lions. We bullied the Eagles. Let me say this again for references. I witnessed just a couple weeks ago, the Philadelphia Eagles bullied the Detroit Lions. Bullied them. And we bullied the Eagles. If that can be some type of football math, I think that we should be able to bully the Lions. The only thing is, our defense, on paper, still kind of like looking crazy. Yeah, it kind of look crazy looking at it, but you can't look at it from that angle because we got different reinforcements to come. And people, if we can still fly up under the radar and people still see us as the 28th ranked or the 32nd ranked defense, that's cool. That's cool. I can live with that. 28th ranked defense, but hold on, let me pull up my Twitter. Right quick, I had to click off because Twitter be twittering, all right? And we go here, and here it is. I think I had that stat line somewhere here. Here we go. Quentin Williams. Has made an immediate impact for the Cowboys since Quentin Williams' trade. First in grading, tied for first in run defense. Before that time frame, 21st in grading, and that's neither here nor there, and 30th rank in defense. I want people to still see us as the cute and cuddly 30th ranked defense. I really want people to think and imagine to themselves, oh man, we finna have our good times out here on the field. Highlight package moments. We want that to happen in their minds. Perceived to be cute and cuddly. And we don't want that. Right? But we want that. We don't want that, but we want that. Ain't there something how crazy the world works? I got from the 815, Brandon, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by a Sleeper. Man, talk to me, man.
Can you hear me, Law?
Yeah, man, I can hear you, man. I can hear you real good, bro.
Okay. So I was one of these people. I was like, man, trade Michael Parsons was possibly the stupidest thing we could have ever done. But we got to give Jerry Jones some credit, man. Like, the defense playing better. Like, Kenny Clark was a good pickup. Williams from the Jets, he's an even better pickup. So I think we got to give him credit for that. I think when Diggs get back, I think our defense can be even better. I know Law Nation, he's not the biggest Diggs fan, but I think he's our best corner. I think he will help upgrade the defense. But I think our defense is it's post getting Williams from the Jets. I think our defense has been pretty to very good. The offense, I think our offense, I'm not saying nothing nobody has probably already said in other calls, that the offense is elite. Like, it's elite. Nothing else needs to be said. I mean, I haven't called in a while, but I just got to make sure I say this.
Okay.
George Pickens is our lead dog. Okay. Not because like I think his talent and CD talent is pretty much similar, but he a dog. Like, it's no question about it. He a dog.
Yep.
Like, you like, and to me, he exactly what Dak need.
Okay.
Like I used to think like, man, you got a Mari Cooper, like a route runner, somebody who can who can be like perfect for a quarterback.
Right.
No.
Huh?
He needs somebody like NFL young boy. Like this dude, like just throw the ball up. Two, three people, don't matter. Just throw the ball up. He gonna go get it, and he gonna hurdle 2 other people in the process.
Yeah.
Like to me, he exactly what the doctor ordered for Dak. I want to also say this too, Law. I don't know how much time I got.
All right. In closing, though, you know.
I want to say this. It's lining up. If we make the playoffs, you know what the question gonna be. Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all been on this MVP parade for y'all favorite player on the team. But Law, you know what this is leading up to. You can't. I don't want to hear Law Nation.
Oh yeah, I finally got you, man.
You told me in close. Law, I haven't called in. I've let all you fanboys call in, speak all y'all piece. Let me speak. That's all I ask. Look. I'm pretty sure y'all have been on y'all, got knee pads like, ooh, Dak. It's lining up. I don't want to hear nothing about the offensive coordinator. I don't want to hear nothing about receivers. I don't want to hear none of that.
Well, hold on. Let me retort, man. This is supposed to be a conversation, not a monologue. Sure.
Go ahead.
And I let you speak. You had a great monologue, man. I'm sitting there like, yeah. I'm gonna gonna say, hey, it's my turn. I'm gonna reach it. You going off on a lot of things, but I just want to know.
My turn. Told me it was my turn. Dang, it was my turn.
All right. So, with that being said, I just need a yes or a no from you. Can Rain Dakota Prescott win in big games?
It's TBD.
Whoa, wait a minute. First and foremost, just that pause was disrespectful. Just having that pause was very That pause right there was very disrespectful, by the way. And you said TBD because now the goalpost is moving, is it?
Actually, me saying TBD, it should be positive. Because, look, Law, you want me to say, okay, he beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
I don't even have to tell you what I think about Dak versus the NFC East. Go look up the record.
Oh, my God. All right. Bump the Eagles. Bump the Eagles. No. Bump the Eagles. What about the Chiefs? No. What about the Chiefs? What about the Chiefs? We were putting the APB alert out for you, man. We thought something happened to you because those were big games. Those were games that, hey, we normally hear you if the inverse was to happen. You would have called in and said, see, I told you. 2-5 Dak can't win. He's whack. And all of this stuff. What? Wait a minute.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Look, I'm not saying to me, beating the Eagles is a big thing. Don't get that twisted.
Okay.
Beating the Eagles is a big thing. Beating the Chiefs is a big thing because of Patrick. But Law, don't make me do this because then you're gonna try to cut me off. Don't make me restate my stance. He don't do well in big games in the playoffs. And you said, does he do well in the playoffs? You said, does he do well in the big games?
I just said, do he do well in big games?
My answer was TBD. Because before this, I would have said hell no. But because he's beat the Chiefs and the Eagles, I'm going to say TBD. Because I want to see if we make the playoffs, what is he going to do? What is Law going to get on here and I ain't going to say lie. What is he going to get on here and make his followers believe there was the excuse this time? What is the excuse this time? I just lost. Law,
man,
he bet not make the play.
What's the score prediction for the night, man? What's the score prediction for the night, bro? What's the score prediction?
Oh, the score, Law, stop it. We're gonna beat them by like at least 10 points. It's gonna be 34-24.
All right, come on
We
with it, man.
gonna
Appreciate you,
spank
man. Let me
them.
hear you say it, bro.
Oh. Shout out to Law. Shout out to Law Nation. How about them Cowboys? Dak, you having a pretty good season, but you're still 25. Peace.
Jeez, man. If it's anybody that I want Dak Prescott to win for, it's for us all, but I just really want Dak Prescott to get into that postseason and just light it up like a Roman candle. I really want him to shine, and these are postseason type of games. So tonight, we judging Dak Prescott. We judging him. But he should be really good tonight. Should be. That's the operative word. And I do love the way that, like, Chris Canty was saying now, that everybody said, no, Dak Prescott got paid for what he needed to get paid now. They see the value and the worth of the money that he's getting paid because that's who he is. He always been like that. All right, so I got Too Cool, man, from the 210. You in. Talk to me, man.
What's good with you?
Hey, man, all is well. Can't complain. Great game day.
Man, I love when I got to follow up Brandon a little bit. Pause for other shit. Hey, bro, listen. Like, this was
Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
NFC North.
Okay.
What team's in the NFC North?
Bears, Packers,
Detroit
Lions. Yeah.
So how, if the Cowboys lose, they got an 8% chance to make the playoffs, but if the Detroit Lions lose, they got a high percentage chance of still making the playoffs, but they still got 2 games left against the Bears.
Yeah, because the swing on it, because you got Green Bay, Lions, and Packers. Them all three can possibly still make it because they all three got way above 500. So that's just how it is.
Yeah,
So
if the Cowboys win out, they got the exact same record with the team they tied with.
Right.
If the Green Bay lose 2 more games, they will have the exact same record with the same damn team they tied with.
Yeah, strength of schedule stuff. It's going to get down to that. I think that these teams got to all play each other. I think the NFL said that they was going to do this anyway, put all of the division games at the end. So right now we can have these type of conversations, like, because you remember, if they didn't do it the way they did it now, people will already be resting their starters or kind of be playing, load management and all of that stuff. But by it being that these games, these must-win games, this is right up NFL alley right now. They loving this. You see what I'm saying, too, Cool? Yeah. They love they love the mixture of what we got, saying that, hey, Green Bay got to win out, Lions got to win out, the 49ers still, they even though they got a good record, they still got to figure out ways to get beyond L.A. and Seattle. This is all designed. These guys are not billionaires by mistake. They know what they're doing, and they got everybody at the edge of their seats. You know what one calculation that they didn't calculate too, Cool?
What, Cowboys going on that run?
No, they didn't calculate that Washington was going to be as trash as they are. You get what I'm saying? They have like six primetime games or something like that. They didn't calculate the Washington team was going to fall off like this, but every division would have been very fighting division all the way to the end. But now it's just the Cowboys, Eagles, a fight to the end. And it's right up their alleys. It's right up marketing guru stuff, man. So it's good for right now for what we're seeing.
But you know what, though, Law? Monday. This past Monday.
Right.
Coming up Monday. Eagles will lose. Will lose that game to the Chargers. But see, what people are not paying attention is this. See, the wheels came off in 2023. This is 2023 all over again.
Right.
The Eagles going to be fighting for a playoff spot. And guess who else fighting for a playoff spot?
Who that?
That team they play at the end of the season. They play the Bills. That last game is against the Bills. That's gonna be the icing on the cake right there.
Yeah. The Bills gonna be fighting for something. Go ahead,
man. But I really call in and say this though, man. This Cowboys team right here,
right?
This Dak Prescott right here, this team right here.
Yeah.
Man, you can go get back. You can go get that Amari Cooper team when they went and got Amari Cooper from the Raiders. Listen, you can go get that team. You can put them up against this team right now, and this team will beat that team hands down. This offense is that prolific. People got to stop saying Dak can't do this, Dak can't do that. Man, Dak ain't never had no squad like he got right now. Dak ain't had 2 dogs on the outside like he got on the outside right now. Dak got a receiver right now. He'll drop the ball every now and then. But he got a receiver.
Right.
That'll walk back to that huddle and say, put that motherfucker in the air.
Right.
That
Put it
boy
in.
Pickens will go get it.
He'll get it, man. He's been dangerous like that in a good way. And only reason why he had a slow start last week, slow week, calf or shin issues. But now he's in good graces now, so we should see an explosive night. What you got for the score prediction before I let the next caller on?
I got a score tonight, 37-21. But for your little your promo for sleeper, hey, go Dak Prescott 2+ touchdowns.
2+ tubs, man. Yes, indeed,
2+
man.
touchdowns.
Y'all hear that, sleeper? Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, man.
On sleeper.
Go ahead,
Hey,
man.
how about them Cowboys? Now stay up, my brother.
No doubt, man. That's too cool, man, with the great insights there. I have let me see, we got Jadeveon Clowney update. He's working the courts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can figure out a way to get him out there on the field before we let Queen Cowboys on. Be sure to hit that like button. Sharing is caring, and y'all know how that goes from here. Cowboy Nation, I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. So they're going to give it a go, this Britt Brown with Jadeveon Clowney here working the courts, and we know how that can all go. You got to be able to be mobile, you know. But the next call on the line is Queen Cowboys. As we all say, she's our queen to be. For the 9-10, you in. Talk to me.
Hey, Law.
Hey,
how you doing?
Well,
Hey,
doing well.
Cowboys Nation.
Yeah.
Law, can I speak my mind?
Come on, speak your mind. You know, it's your world.
Well, you know I had to call after Mr. Negativity came up on the line. I had to call you.
Okay.
And I've been all this time trying to figure out what he remind me of. He remind me of one of them motherfuckers that you know, every time you're in the bed, you screaming and hollering. Okay. But then when she leave, you act like you don't really like her, but you peeking around the corner to see what the fuck she doing. That's the kind of person Brandon remind me of.
Oh.
He know good and damn well Dak is the man, and he's so busy sniffing up Dak's ass and his balls that he is too shy to admit it. After all this damn time, no matter what Dak do, Brandon is all up, sucking up on his balls, trying to get more and more and more. And I'm tired of it. Ass sniffer.
Yes,
and that's all I got to say. Ooh. And y'all, hey, Cowboy Nation, let's whoop some ass. Y'all let them hang. And how about them Cowboys?
How about them? Yes, indeed. All right, Queen didn't like what Ross had to say, you know, about Dak Prescott. I got from the 757, and then I got $100,000 from the 201 to hold tight for us, man. 757, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me, man.
Law Nation, man. I appreciate you, man. Gumbo still brewing in Big B.
Yes,
hey,
indeed,
look,
man.
I want to shout out Rico Jones, man, because we got our big uglies, man, in there with them D-tackles, man, doing their business, man. And I want to shout out Dakota. I ain't giving him his nickname back. You know, I ain't taking the Odor off it yet, but I understand what the dude coming from, but he a little bit too harsh. So, you know what I'm saying? But we family, I feel like we should talk about, you know what I'm saying, what family business is.
Right.
I understand you, but you a little bit too harsh to my man. But, you know, I appreciate you, though, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. 757, stand up.
Yes, indeed, man. What you got for the score prediction? You got that, or?
My score prediction, I believe it's going to be 30-27. It's going to be a little closer than people think, you know, be getting out there. But I think we're going to handle our business.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. 30-27. Man, appreciate you. That's from the 757. Man, I got, a guy with the plan that's holding it all in his hand, $100,000, man. Boy, that all rhyme for your mind from the 201, man. What you got for me, man?
My God, what's the deal, my guy?
Hey, man, all is well, bro. Can't complain. Just ready for this game to get on.
Hey man, this. We hype, man. We hype. Can't wait for this game to go, man. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Listen, man. Cowboys down. You know what I mean? Everybody know they got nothing to say, man. You know what I mean? All they gotta do is look and hold their head down. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
With the colors on. You know what I mean? They can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. Listen. It's gonna be a blowout, Law.
Ooh.
I feel like we gonna blow them boys out, man. Cause if you notice Shotty's press conferences, man,
okay,
he still got a bad taste in his mouth about the last game. So if you know, I've noticed the team is really taking shape around the coach. So if he feels a certain type of way, they feel the same. Even Dak, when Clarence asked him that dumb question.
Yeah, the damn Clarence.
You know what I'm saying?
You be on something, man. You know, like whenever we play against the Cardinals, I be listening, man. You be on the money with it, right? And believe it or not, if you go back whenever we played against Detroit, you always call in, and I promise you, I kid you not, you be on it, bro. So you called the blowout before against Detroit Lions. Not last year, but the year before that time frame when we blew them out. So, yeah, I'm following you, man. I'm seeing where you're going. You know, we're gonna create pressure, make Jared Goff play like the late great Gregory Hines, tap dancing inside the pocket there. Yeah, we put the pressure on him. So I can see that happening of us really putting pressure on him. Yeah, a statue.
Lord, he don't run.
Yeah. Yeah, now he can take off sometime, but we got to make him pay.
He might get sacked like 5 times, but he's not a runner, though. He's not like, okay, it's not there, I'm going to take off and run. He mainly just stay in that pocket, Lo. He mainly just stay in that pocket. And if you look at how the Giants almost beat them boys, the Giants would have beat them if they would have took the points.
Facts.
Instead of trying to get the touchdown and take the points. And then they drove down the field, got in the field goal range, and then they won it.
Right.
But if you would have took the points, then they would have went into overtime. You would have had to get a touchdown.
Facts.
To win it. So, come on, man. They can't even compete against the Giants. Come on, dog. And one thing about Shotty said, what did he say last week? Lamb going to get the football.
Oh, yeah.
And what he said this week, he said, Pickens, we're going to throw slants to Pickens. I'm going to let you know that right now. That's how you know you got – they know you can't – he know you can't stop it.
Can't stop
it. He tell the coaches, I'm going to let y'all coaches know we going to run – Pickens going to get it on these slants. I'm letting you know that right now. So on Sleeper, take Pickens tonight. He already – come on, man. Since when do not many coaches tell you what they're going to do and then do it? If you notice, that's what he's.
He do have a leaky mouth like that.
We going to win. We going Jimmy Johnson. We going to win. Period.
Put that in 3-inch
doing the
headline.
same thing. Schottenheimer doing the same thing.
I do like that.
He not gonna come out and say, yeah, we gonna win the game. But if he say he gonna do something in that press conference, he gonna do it in the game.
Man, lo and behold.
That's what I observed. Yeah. I ain't never observed he said he gonna do something in the press conference and then don't do it in the game. No, he come out and he do it in the game.
Boy, you on it, man.
I feel like it's gonna be a blowout in Detroit. I feel like, man, we gonna.
What you got for the score prediction? What score prediction altogether then?
34-17.
Okay. All right.
34-17, man. That's the score position. I want to see us come right out the gate and just stomp them. We haven't done that in the past 2 games. I don't count the Raiders game. The Raiders game don't count. We haven't done that long.
So you're thinking that, 3 times not going to be the charm, so it's going to be at least we going to start off with, and this defense plays crazy good with the lead, man. If we jump out real crazy.
See.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see us come down, march down the field, score a touchdown, and then let's see what this defense really could do. I'm not counting the Raiders because the Raiders is trash. I want to see now if we come out the gate low and we manhandle Detroit, they're going to downplay it anyway. Detroit had guys out. Detroit this and that, But that's going to put the league on. See, Law, I'm really not worried about this game. I'm worried about the Washington game, that Christmas Day game.
Yeah,
that's the game I'm worried about because they quarterback gonna be back. They already got Debo and they already got that's the game. See, they always say, "Oh,
yeah, you gotta break their hearts." Yeah, we gotta.
They are going to be together. They're gonna be together come Christmas. That's the game I'm worried about. This Detroit and Minnesota, it's a breeze. It's a breeze. That Washington game is the game I'm gonna be concerned about.
No doubt, man.
If we could get past Washington, we good. But that's the game I'm worried about. This game, it's gonna be this game and that Minnesota game, blowouts.
Man, I love to see it, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Man. Yes, indeed. That's my guy, 100, man. 100 grand with the plan, man. Yeah. Now I can't look that far down the stretch. I'm thinking about the Lions game. But I feel him. Those divisional games, that's family business. All right. And they're gonna try to play spoiler alert, right? They're gonna try to play spoiler alert, and all we gotta do is just take their heart. You take the Washington heart like we did the last time, they'll fold. You guys gotta beat them boys up. And I think that's where you gotta go with it, fortunately. Dak Prescott is 5-1 versus the Lions all time, and I do like the way he said, "No mercy," because they will downplay if we do beat the brakes off of them, but damn it, they didn't downplay that win that they beat us last year with, when we had a handful of injured guys, right? And they mocked us, they spit upon us, so we don't forget. So Dak Prescott is 5-1 all time versus the Lions. He threw for 1,641 yards, 11 touchdowns, 3 INTs. So just look for Dak Prescott to perform well in this game as well, barring if everybody stays healthy. I'm thinking that we're going to have a real good game showcasing tonight. I got from the 832 Russell H-Town. Get down, man. You live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Talk about it, Law.
Not much, man.
I almost turned off the TV this year, man.
Almost, man. Yeah.
Man, what a turnaround. I ain't seen a turnaround like this in a long time, Law. I love the way that the Cowboys finally building up the middle. I've been telling people we got the best O-line since Nate was up there, man.
Yeah, this is good, man. And Nate Thomas is back. I know you're talking about Big Nate Newton in the 90s, but we got Nate Thomas that's going to start tonight, I believe. Could be off, but I think he's going to start tonight, and it's going to be nice.
You see how Booker beat Jalen Carter up so bad he had to go on injured reserve, Law. I love that type of play.
Man, that grit, man, that.
And he kept hitting him in his shoulders. Now he's telling me he got bad shoulders.
I think he was always out of shape. He's been getting thrown around all this season. But Jalen Carter is godlike to all Eagle fans. But if you got bird brain, man, he's only this big, right? So that's just for what they do, man. They all think that every one of their players are godlike, right? Like they can't do no wrong.
Man, I'm so excited about tonight's game. I have to take off work tonight.
Oh, I mean, did the right thing. You should take off tomorrow, man. Victory Friday, bro.
Gotta see they talked about it so bad when we was 3-5, Law. I hated to show my face at the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
oh no, you gotta walk in there boldly. Bro. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I had my cover, my hat, and my jacket on. But it was hard, man.
I know, man.
Down here, the Texas fans.
Yeah.
And they talk their noise, but. It ain't good for nothing but a first round. To see these Cowboys, and I love the way we being built. It was a lucky pick
to get Quinnen, man.
Oh my God, boy, we fell into some good
Darren
races.
Clark, man, I was hating that. You know, I was calling you every week when
Yeah.
I was about Darren Clark for that. Michael Parsons. I've never seen the guy get blocked since I started watching him at Penn State, man. And I never heard of Darren Clark before we got him. And I love football.
Man.
You know, I know they say he's a good player, and he's showing a good sign, but Quinnen Williams is a great player. He's showing what a great player can do, and that's transformed their side of the ball.
Man,
you know what I
blessed
mean?
to have
all
the guy.
All we miss is a thumper at middle linebacker, and that defense is going to be terrible, man.
It's going to be Chef Kiss, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, thank you, Love.
That's a good call from him. Yes, indeed. Look, that Quinnen Williams, man, Cowboys needed something like that. We could want for it all we can want, but we needed something like that. Just like we needed the Manster back in the days. Just like we needed Charles Haley. We needed those guys. Quinnen Williams is very much so needed, not wanted. He was needed. It was necessary. Cowboys. I think the Cowboys found a secret sauce, and it took them 30 years, 30 seasons to do it, and that is interior. They've been such a flashy team on the outside. We need these type of like they need to figure out a way to keep all of this. I heard, I'm not going to play the audio, but I heard Jerry saying it's nonsense for y'all to think that I can't keep them all. Well, we need Jerry to be in that mindset. Keep all of these type because I love it, you know. Overshawn back is also great. You know, I like Overshawn. I do like what he brings to the table. Pedigree getting better every week, so I can't wait to see him tonight. Malik Hooker is a game time decision, right? Game time decision, yeah. So for years, ain't that right, SD? So let's get to the next caller. I got Uncle Dave, man, from the 520, man. David, you're live on The Nation. Talk to me.
What up? What up? What up?
Not much. What's good? What you got going?
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening. I mean, you're gonna do. the.
I'm nursing the Appalachian moonshine. You know, I still got it in my hand. I'm saving it though. I know you.
Put it down. Put it down and slowly back away.
it just made my. You know, you hear the static. Your hair stick up. When I held that moonshine up, I swear my beard started tingling, man. So
yeah. That's the good thing about it.
Yeah.
That's the plus.
Yeah,
that's the plus on. That's the plus side on it. So I'm not gonna be able to watch it on TV. So you're gonna be doing a live stream on it, on the game, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the live stream deal. Yeah.
All right. So I'll be listening in on you. So,
yes, indeed, and every big play should be up on my Instagram as well. I'm gonna try to get it up there like I did last time.
Yeah. All right. 44-22.
Yeah. Okay. 40 who?
Cowboys.
Okay.
3 100-yard players. 100 rushing, 2 receivers, 100 yards.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. I'm ready for
5 sacks. 2 Quinnen, 1 Kenny Clark. If Clowney plays, he gets 1. And say Diggy Zua gets 1 too.
Ooh, 5 of them, man. Got something special for you, man. If all of that happened, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
Stafford's Goff's a freaking statue back there. He ain't gonna run. He ain't gonna run.
He gonna run to the ground.
Probably can't run.
Yes,
He's gonna be laid out like Family Guy out there. I'll tell you that right now.
That's what I definitely want to see him laid out, man, and hope all is well. I hope all is well with him, but I definitely want us to get to him.
Don't hurt him. Just just sack him and let him sit down there, getting up with his eyes wide open, his jaw dropped like Eli Manning.
Yeah.
See that's what you got to do. But like I say. Like you're talking about divisional games. Within the division, you don't know who's going to win.
Right. It's just family business.
I'm concerned about Washington, too. Them going to Washington, but we ain't there yet. We got to concern ourselves with this game. You got to take them one game at a time. Just like that emperor that rode on that chariot with the with the slave behind him telling, "Thou art only a man. Remember, thou art only a man."
Mm-hmm.
So that's all. So that's all we can hope for. So that's all I got to say about it. And that's been my time. Thank you for yours. And remember, I could beat too many more punk bees up in the air.
Yes,
Deuces.
indeed. That's my guy, Stelios, man, who surprised me with the if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it. Y'all remember that? So, man, I appreciate him when he calls in. He's been rocking with me, man, for at least 5 years now. I got from the 508, then we had the 915, then I got Trilla, so hold tight. For the 508, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
My brother, Law Nation.
What's
My
good?
brother, this is the Chief. What's up, baby? This is the Chief calling you from
Hold,
Boston.
hold,
Home
Chief.
of New Edition.
Chief, hold tight, hold tight. I got a super chat.
2026 will the best team in Cowboys history. If we beat the Lions, we will be in the NFC Championship game this year.
Oh, yeah.
My prediction for tonight, we will win the ball game. Jimmy Johnson.
Okay, and Jimmy Johnson voice. Appreciate you, man. It's Swayze. Now I got my guy from the 508, man. Appreciate you, man. What we got?
What you got, Law? This is your boy Chief Barrows over here from the city of Boston, home of New Edition. Candy girl. Hey, we about round 4 of the playoffs.
Okay.
You get that?
Okay.
Round 4 of the playoffs, right? Treating this game as a playoff. This is our 4th playoff game. You have to have that mentality going into each game. That's where we created this hole. Now we got to get out of this hole. Mentality, we got to win in the trenches. We got to be going deep, being tough, physical on the offense and defensive line. When we play physical on both of those, we're going to win on the backfield with the defense. And I got Williams running for about 135 yards tonight with a touchdown. Dak throwing for 2 touchdowns. We got 2 field goals. Cowboys winning, not a problem. Not a problem at all. You know why?
Why?
Because of the pressure we have up on the defensive line. That dude, he's a game changer. He makes everybody stronger on the backside. Everybody can play. We got Overshawn back. He's going to be better than he was last week.
Right.
What tells you he's not? What tells you that he's not? He's getting those legs back after that injury.
Right.
So,
You're right.
We got that mentality and like payback. Dak is going to do his thing. I'm going to tell you this right now, D-Law. Very important that on our first drive we go down and score, punch him right in the mouth.
Right.
That's huge. That lets you know, as a boxer, as a former boxer, when I punch you in your mouth the first round, you know I'm here now. You tested my power. You know I'm going to come back again. I'm going to give you some more. So they got to punch them in their mouth. The first time they get the ball, go down there, put 7 on the board. Not 3, 7. That'll send a notice to Detroit and Dan Quinn. And last but not least, Law Nation, be on the guard for stupid 4th down plays with those guys because they like Detroit likes to go on it for 4th down. So we got to cover the edges.
No doubt.
My prediction,
don't match their
Cowboys
stupidity.
win.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Cowboys
Don't match there.
win.
Yeah.
I know you. No. I know you're gonna say what's the score. I'll give you 31-24 Cowboys. Right.
Come on with it. I like that. I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. 31-24, and I think we get down handling our business. I just like this team. You know, I'm 57 years old, Law Nation. I've been following the Cowboys ever since I was 8, bro. I never followed any other team, never jumped on board with the Patriots. So a little bit of history about me, you know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you this right now. I like what I see continuity, coaching-wise, scheme-wise. I like scheme. Scheme is huge.
It is.
In the past, we had a scheme, but we never altered or we never changed it based upon the other team.
Right.
And what they were doing to us on the other side. You catch what I'm saying, Lon? What do you think about that?
Hey, man, I think that CM matters, man. Coaches matter. So by us having a legit scheme now, there's something that we can grab hold to and attach ourselves with and say, hey, give us a competitive advantage. Let's not only rely on talent, right? So now we got scheme, man. So I do love that aspect of it, man. But
I will close out with this,
go
Lord.
in closing.
I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the top dogs out there doing what you do. You're a blessed man. I love you, man. I listen to you every day. I might not call in all the time, but I appreciate you, your content. You're very professional in what you do. You're going to go a long way in this business. Peace and love, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Much love to you as well. That's my guy, Alex, man, all the way in Boston area. New Edition gave us a song and everything. So I love that. States here, John Machota says, Cowboys defensive line Aaron Whitecotton having a lengthy conversation with Jadeveon Clowney hamstring after his pregame warm-ups. So it's either 6 or 7 whether or not he's going to play right now. That lengthy conversation could be how you feeling. You don't want to pull it, it's sore right now. You don't want meat off the bone. It can be something that can cause you even longer games or what have you. Hamstrings are very weird. Either you got to keep your body in motion. If you stay still, it locks up on you. It's the bigger parts of your body on your leg. So you want to be able to make sure that it's loosened, and you don't want it to get a situation where it tears. So that's what they're talking about, is the ramification if he do decide to play tonight. I got from the 915, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
What's up, Mr. Law? I'm out here in El Paso, Texas, man. I just want to say thank you for everything you do. I appreciate the content. It's inspired, man.
Man, appreciate you, man. I thank you for that, man. I needed that one,
Yeah, sir. You know what? I just want to tell the Cowboy fans out there, get ready, man, because we're about to put belt to ass on Detroit tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're hitting on all cylinders right here. We're going to slice them, we're going to dice them, and we're going to cut them from the playoffs, and we're going to move up, and we're going to stay on Philly's ass.
Come on with
right
it.
on their ass.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be able to breathe without us being on their ass. And I tell you what, Cowboys by 10 easily. All we gotta do is run the ball in the red zone, keep on firing with CD and Pickens, Ferguson, Turpin deep. Don't ease up on these guys. Just put it all in their ass. Put all that belt on that ass. Whap, whap, whap. And let's roll, baby. Super Bowl bound, Cowboys.
Let's go, man. Woo! Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, man. This episode is brought to you by now KY Jelly. Smooth, warming jelly. Jeez. Oh, my gosh, boy. Hey. One thing I know for sure, we need to get up in that, but there's a lot of anal. Shades, man. I don't know what else to say, but we gonna be on it. All right. I got 336. How you gonna follow up behind that? You know what you got for me, man?
What? I don't know what to say about, bro.
Hey, Smooth was like He's very graphic with it.
Move like it's the wrong hole, man. What you doing, man? Hey, nah, man, I got it. I just want to say the interior about to go off. Golf got to step up in the pocket and throw the ball, so I got at least a pick. I got 2 sack fumbles. Hopefully Big Q get them, and I want my team to come out of this game healthy. But the score gonna be 44-14, and I got Dak throwing 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Wait! But you said 4 touchdowns, Dak?
4 or 5. He gonna throw about 4 or 5 because they got a decent run game. But he gonna throw about 4 or 5. And I got Joe Milton coming in and getting him 1 too. Yeah, these boys goofy on the back end. So yeah, it's gonna get real ugly tonight, and they deserve it, man.
Man,
BTA,
they do, man.
They need a whooping, man.
BTA,
Mama
man.
told them to take the trash out and wash the dishes, and she got off of work, and they ain't did now one of
BTA,
that.
BTA,
You know how
man.
it go.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you calling.
14.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate your Triller, man. That 44-13, Dak 4 or 5 touchdowns. And he said that this is also going to be brought to you by BTA. Put BTA in the chat. Y'all know what it is. Brunt Workwear. Let's not work in pain, but let's work in comfort. And I'm talking about quality comfort. Brunt Workwear brings you that element of comfort, stability, and also durability. With Brunt, your number one workwear out there in the field, built to last, built to survive, and also leaves you with style and grace. So visit bruntworkwear.com and use promo code LAW and pick up you a pair. Be sure to pick up you a pair of Brunts. Put BTA in the chat. That's Brunt to ours. bruntworkwear.com/LAW. No Diddy for those who saying Diddy. But shout out to Diddy if you want to take advantage of Brunt BTA. Be sure to use promo code Diddy. Be sure to use that promo code LAW Diddy. You got to use that promo code Diddy. Now, come on, buy 1,000 of them and some baby oil when you get up out of there. Brunt gonna end up making me their host, their number one host celebrity, Law Nation Sports. Brunt, BTA baby, cause Diddy gonna buy 1,000 boots, man. I appreciate everybody, man, for jumping in. I got from the 682. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, Law, how you doing today, bro?
Hey, man. Well. Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
That's good. I ain't gonna lie to you, Law. I'm excited like a big back at a buffet tonight.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I'm kind of worried about is like Clowney not playing. You know what I mean? But if it's gonna end up being worse, I'd rather him sit down this game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we're gonna need him for the long haul. You know. I think one of the things I want to see in this pivotal is I want to see us stop the run. Right. I know we did it against the Eagles. I know we did it against the Chiefs. But Detroit, they rely on running the rock.
They do.
So I definitely want to see them stop the run here. And if they can do that, it's gonna be a long night for Detroit. I want to see Overshawn have a big day today. You know what I mean? It's like his 4th game back. You know, I think he got his legs under him. I'm ready to see a big game from him. One thing I wanted to ask you, Law, is like how you feel about like us getting the ball first at the start of the game. Is that a big thing to you?
My colleagues on the Cowboys Collective, I think they all kind of agree that they want the ball on the first. You know, they want to score first and get everything. I'm more of, if we are a second half team anyway, I would like to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off, let our defense get out there first, establish the tone that way that we can get a quick 3 and out, and it'll be pressure on the Lions. If we go down there and score, you know, if we can force a quick 3 and out and we get the score, and knowing that we get the ball back in the second half when we are a second half team, I love for that aspect of it. I just don't like the fact that, you know, if we get the ball first and we normally a slow start, I just like it better when the opposing team, knowing that I got that ball back in the second half. I like it from that angle.
Okay. Just 2 things, and I'll make it quick. The one thing I was thinking about too is like, you know, I want, even let's say we smash Detroit, and let's say we just, for whatever reason, something happens, we end up losing the game, and we finish out, you know, 10-6-1. I think honestly, I feel good about that. Even though if we don't make it to the playoffs, I still feel good about that. Especially if we can lock down these players and get into the draft next year and have a big year next year, even better than this year, right?
Yeah.
And then the last thing I was just gonna say, Law, hopefully you play some Rest in Peace to Roger today. That's my clip. I like when you play that.
No doubt, man. I got you, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Chief.
All right, Law, take it easy.
Yes, it is. It's from the 682 Juice. That's his name. All right, I got Dallas is Real from the 857. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Sleeper, the Cowboy Whisperer himself, Nation.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, brother.
The Whisperer.
So you gotta talk us off the cliff every once in a while.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. I try.
Nah, but I mean, everybody sounds optimistic about tonight. It should be a dub tonight. You know, I mean, it'll be a beautiful thing if we can win out. But you know, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I don't want to put the carriage before the horse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is just go one by one, brother. You know what I'm saying? Step by step, day by day. You know what I'm saying? Game by game. So end of the day, man, we'll see how this plays out. You know what I'm saying? And also the Lakers are on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on with it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's counting up over here in Boston,
it's
man.
counting up,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Shoot, my Lakers had a good start to the season, and it looks promising.
Man.
You know, so it looked very promising. Yeah.
Oh man, Luka, you heard what Luka said. I think you put the short up. You put the short up, right?
Yeah, you see my Cowboys.
The Cowboys won, right?
Cowboys. Yes, indeed.
He's in the Lakers lounge talking about, the Cowboys won, right? I was there. So that's that Cowboys love.
Slim Luka, man.
That love from 204. That's right. Love from 204. That don't dissipate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them boys on on Forest Lane. You know what I'm saying? Oak Cliff, all them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Dallas is real in his now. And as I always say, how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? If we're gonna fight, what's that song from your boy Tut? I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that up, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna put it down tonight. All right, man. Y'all have a blessed night. All right.
Charles,
all right, man. All right, Law.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much.
Peace, bro.
Law,
yes,
you
sir.
missed Queen's super chat.
Most certainly appreciate you, Sadiq Charles, for bringing that to my attention. We would try to circle it around on the end of reading everyone's super chat. I appreciate y'all. Come on with it. I got from almost my neck of the woods, the 318. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Hey, what's good, Law?
What's good with you, man?
Hey,
Shreveport. What you know about Bossier City and all that?
Hey, in the words of Jimmy Johnson.
How
about them
Cowboys?
Hey, I swear, ever since he did that video at that ceremony, that video just lived rent free in my head. That's my favorite video, I swear. One couple things I just want to say, about the game. I'm feeling real confident about the game. I feel like this is going to be the best test for our run defense, just knowing with these two backs. I'm a little nervous about it because you just know Gibbs can bust out at any minute. But if you've seen from last week with the Lions against Green Bay straight shut him down. And you've seen once you do that, the game is in your hands.
Yeah. He's a force multiplier. When you what you witness is a force multiplier. He's like the Randy Moss. He's like the Adrian Peterson's CMC when he was healthy. So when those force multipliers, you got to play 60 minutes and cover every blade of grass with them, because all it takes is one big play for them to really anchor down their team and get things going. So, Gibbs is one of the guys that you got to pay attention to. And Jameson, he's a guy. J-Mo can really take the top off. So them they only two now. So you slow them two down.
Them the only two. The only two. And just two more things that I just want to say about the Cowboys that I just really like. I never seen a team or even our team in my opinion, we got the best two wide receiver duos.
Come on with it.
And then, in my opinion, the best two D tackle duos. I never seen it on any team.
It's
with Clark and Williams, and then you add in also with it, man, that is so. I never just seen the Cowboys for us to have so much depth in the D tackle spot.
Right. Our weakness became our strength within a few weeks. This is crazy. It's crazy in a good way.
Yes, and the last thing I just wanted to say, one thing that we gotta really give Jerry Jones the credit about if you really look at this team, one thing I like, this team, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, but this team, it's like we are young. We got a lot of young players that is playing good. I think probably Dak is probably the oldest person on our team.
Yeah.
But from the D line to Osa, Clark, Williams, they young. Diggs, Bland, they young. The new corner, Rebel, he young. Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, they young. We got hella young people around us that we can really build on for the next few years. I feel like we really is in a good spot for the next few years, just in case if we don't make it to the playoffs this year, just because how slow we started off.
Yep.
But for the future with the Cowboys, man, we looking real good with our roster.
Hell yeah, man. And like you said, man, Quentin Williams, for him to be only 27 is kind of like, wow, good for us, bro.
Yes.
It's crazy good for us, man. Thank you for calling in, Chief.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yes, indeed, man. Good call from him, by the way. I got Sadiq Charles, and then I got the 512. Sadiq Charles, you're live from the 201. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Hello, Law. Hey, chat room. What's up, Angie, my girl? Oh, Law, I'm only calling that, you are Mr. Super Chat. You consider you Super Chat, you're not responding to them.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Well, I didn't get a chance, but we're going to do them at the end of the show so we can get everybody's support line when they send their super chats in. My apologies.
Oh, all right. I was just going to let you know that, but how about the Cowboys? I'm out.
How about them? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's the D. Charles. Let me know that, hey, I'm missing out on these super chats now. They said they hard-earned money in, and I'm just overlooking it. So give me 1 second here while I get to those super chats. And I appreciate everybody's support on that. I know that you want to get those chats in and everything, so appreciate y'all. Bear with me 1 second here.
It's just, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah.
And he's had such, I think, an impact, especially when you look at the Chiefs and their receivers, the Eagles and their receivers. If he can handle that test,
pulling up super chats, y'all. Hold tight.
In the game. I mean, when you bring a guy that's missed, this will be 4 games now for, Trayvon. Do you want to
building the plane?
Do you want to mess up the chemistry at this point in a game that means so much?
Yeah. Well, staying on the defensive side of the ball, the Quentin Williams addition's been huge. Just how impressive has he been in terms of leadership and bringing guys along with him?
I think it's his energy. I was just talking to Kaylee Hartong, who does TNF. We work together on Longhorn Network. She was there right before me. And she was joking that she was looking for Osa Digizua because she said Quentin was cracking them up in their production meetings and saying that Osa was Mr. Dallas. And
Osa was Mr. Dallas. Yeah, he's been the leader on the team in many occasions. All right, so I think that I probably read everyone's super chat, that they probably didn't hear it when I read it. But I'm looking at Queen's Cowboys super chat, and I read this one. She said, "How long have you been live, Law? I didn't get my notifications. I checked on you, but you didn't respond." I thought I read that one already. And then Angie states, "Where's the Atlas commercials, Law?" And I read that one. I read Randy's super chat. So I've read Uncle Elroy's. Ray Ronnie D says Dak hater detected, opinion rejected, right? Queen Cowboys states the NFL has Dak ranked as the number 3 quarterback in the league, and that's the one that you said that I missed. So I appreciate you, Queen Cowboy. Hey, kudos and credence for Dak Prescott being ranked number 3. I think that when it all kind of get to the end, he will be number 1. Drake May is having a good season right now, and I'm thinking that they're giving it also to probably Stafford or someone like that, or I don't know who's the number 1. But when you look back at everything, you will literally see that we can get things moving and grooving. But neither here nor there. I got from the 512, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Super Chat.
You don't know how long they sit in the freezer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 17 or 18, I'm getting tattooed. Yes, I am. You're not gonna be able to take it. Or I can get the fake nails and just put them on. Sending you a tattoo.
I'm being nosy now. Yeah.
It really hurt.
Yeah, what we got going?
I like that playing on y'all.
Huh?
Who is y'all?
Yeah, remember.
Like them tats.
Wait a minute. What kind of conversation they got?
Like those tats.
Oh, tats. Okay.
Yeah, you dip this in that.
Yes.
The nosy law.
Try with that though.
Yo!
This.
Riggs!
Yeah, hot right.
Riggs!
Back at first.
Speak up on.
This thing starts sneaking up.
Oh boy, try to arrange something, man. He tried to arrange something. I was trying to see what he talking about. Sam from the 214. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
My man, last time I was talking to you, I was telling you I was drinking that Kool-Aid, and ooh, how sweet it is.
Ooh, how sweet it is, man. Pass that glass around, man.
Man, I'm passing out. This is the first time in a long time I've been excited to get the boys together, get to the bar before the game starts, get some drinks going. Man, I'm ready to God win this game, man. It's going to come crashing down if we lose.
Man, we just got to take it, man, one game at a time. And then this game right here, I think we can just look at it like one quarter at a time. Win your quarter, you win this game.
Hey, man, I don't care how we do it. I don't care if it's
Right.
5 points, 100 points.
Right.
You know, let's just get out of here healthy with a win. Oh, man, the rest of the schedule after this, I can live with, but we got to win this one.
Got to. And I got us winning this one, too, man. Just take care of your business, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Sam. What you got for your score prediction, if you got?
Get it. Oh, all right. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say Cowboys 34, Lions 21.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I like it. I like it. Appreciate you for calling in, Sam. Thank you. Yes, indeed. That's the pre-drinks of Sam because he haven't started yet. He said he's going to make it to the bar and he's going to try to get some consumptions going. So just make sure you wear that silver and blue proud, man. I got big homage, man, from the 202. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
How about them Cowboys? Yo.
Hey, thank you for the opportunity again, Law.
Anytime.
It's been a little while to hear you, but been in the chat, been following everything. Let some other young bucks call in. But just some observations. And if you remember back, beginning of the season, I had them at 10-7 going into the playoffs. I think we're right on target. Maybe we get an extra win, maybe. But the reason I had them is having a difficult time in the first 8 games. In my view, I needed them to galvanize who they were, right? And what I meant by that is, on offense, we had problems.
We did.
We were inconsistent. We didn't know exactly what the formula was, and that's growing pains. That's fine. But we needed it. And what came out of it was that you found out that Pickens is unstoppable, not only on the long ball and double coverage, but it's that slant. And we actually talked about it. I said he has Michael Irvin type qualities. Now, I didn't know it would turn into this, but once Dak knew he could rely on him in getting that first down on a slant, let alone everything else that came with it. But just that alone, they went from believing to knowing that they could do this, and they could be efficient at doing it. Now, CeeDee Lamb has his own special sauce. I'm not knocking CeeDee Lamb at all. I love CeeDee Lamb. But his special sauce is in the slot, going down. I mean, he's doing it. And he's done it. So there's nothing about it's just that Dak needed, when the chips are down, who does he go to? And he knows he could go to Pickens. But then I think, right? And then CeeDee Lamb is feeding off that same type of passion and frenzy. So he knows he could do it as well. It's that whole offense that is magnifying itself, uplifting itself from all the burden on Dak to now saying, I just got to get the ball in their vicinity. They're going to make the play.
Man.
And then we have the running. We also have the running.
You spitting some bars, man. I appreciate that. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And we have the running team. The running game is undervalued because time and time again, that running back, Javonte Williams, he's been breaking runs, making plays, whether it's in overtime, what was it, at 3rd and 10? They actually gave him the ball. I forgot what it was, but he was breaking off and getting first downs when we needed it. Right? So we have that identity now, and what really became the knowing part is when the defense started gelling, because you have these Quinnen Williams and Clark, Logan Wilson. We could talk about them as not only great players. Logan Wilson, I don't know that much about. But Quinnen Williams and Clark, to me, are the professionals in the room. I'll say that with Logan Wilson as well. They're the professionals in the room who are going to have the other players accountable for what they're doing. Because if a play is going to get screwed up, they're going to be pointing the fingers. It doesn't have to actually go to the coach anymore. They're taking names. And that's what I see. I see a professional unit gelling together before our eyes on defense. And that's because of the veteran players. And they're making everyone accountable. But they also know what's going to happen in the scheme. If Quinnen Williams is going to push on that right shoulder and go around towards the B gap, well then, and we saw it, James Houston or Easy Rock flying when they're doing that stunt.
Right.
And they rock that guard off balance, and then they have a beeline right to the quarterback. I mean, it's amazing what the scheme is actually showing us. But that's all. I love you, and I love our Cowboys, and let's go.
Let's
How
go.
about them Cowboys?
Yo! That's my guy, Big Amish, man. And he was the last caller.
Goodbye.
In the queue. He to measure what he said, it's crazy. It's crazy to the levels that you can really preach upon these things. When you say hope is closer to believing, right? Whereas faith is closer to knowing. He said first these players believing, and now they're knowing. Knowing is the ultimate situation, right? Seabass, J Business, that's in the chat. Shout out to you. Jesse, I see you. Because knowing is the ultimate. It's the ultimate goal. Once you know something, it's more powerful than anything that you can have on this planet. You're going to get that by faith. But if you know something, it's bigger than believing because you know it. For example, Seabass, Jerry, Sanjay, that's in the chat. When you see your parents, you don't have to believe that they are your parents because you know that they are your parents, right? You ultimately know that they are who they say they are. So even if you transfer that information over to the grand creator, it's ultimately getting to know who he is and getting to know how he operates. Believing is one thing, but when you ultimately know it, baby, that is something that unheard of that you can do. You will walk in that house boldly because you know that, hey, that's my parents' house, man. I can go straight to the refrigerator. I don't have to ask for permission. That's how deep that is. And when you know a system, I'm not saying that we are there, but now we can get things moving. It's no second guessing. It's no, hey, I hope that this can work its way out. When you know it, when you know the answers to the test, when you turn that code, when you turn those answers in, you're not saying, I hope I pass this test. Or you're not saying, hey, I believe that I passed this test. You be like, man, I know I passed this test. That's the ultimate goal, is to know. Shoot, man. Hey, big homage, man. He put that upon us, man. That's deep. Knowing they know the system. And the worst thing that you can ever hear is from the grand creator when it's time for you to see him and when it's time for you to get down on your knees and bow to them for him is depart from me. You don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Thou worker of iniquities, for I never knew you. That means you never existed to him. You're not a part of him. You was not made within the confines to follow him. Because depart from me, thou worker of iniquity, for I never knew you. That's worse than any cuss word that you can ever hear, ladies and gentlemen. But when somebody knows something, the whole multiverse forms and shaped to your will. You got 7 trillion cells in your body, and they can act upon your command. You can speak those things into existence because you know you're tapped in to the source. And you're not using by resources. You tapped into the main source, ladies and gentlemen. So there's no hesitations. There's no deviations to the matter. So for the Cowboy fans that's in this chat right now, if you know that you are a diehard Cowboy fan, put DC for life in the chat. No matter how you spell it, put it in there. Because you know, it's no, I hope you're a Cowboy fan. It's no that I can look at Mixer, or I can look at Michael, or I can look at men or Jay Business, and I can say that I believe that Jay Business is a Cowboy fan. I can never say, depart from me, thou worker of iniquity, Jay Business, for I never knew you. Because now that I look at the countenance of how you move in this space, I know that you are a die-hard Cowboy fan. That means that, hey, I'm not going to die soft. I'm not going to fold under pressure. The world may not be made for me to walk in the authority that you may think it is, but I ain't going nowhere because it can be 30 years, 30 seasons. I know who I am. I know that I'm a Cowboy fan. I know that I bleed this silver and blue. I don't believe it because I know it. I don't hope it because I know it. That's the message from Big Amish. So now when you're operating in your purpose, woo, slap your neighbor and tell him, I don't need your permission, baby. Come on with it. Boy, I'm telling you. Only the enemy is mad at how we bringing this in, baby. Yeah.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
If you don't digest this information correctly. So what I'm telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we know who the real silver and blue, oh yes, is pumping through our veins. We don't even have to ask anybody, do you have the right colors in your heart? We don't have to talk to anybody to ask them to say whether or not they're rolling with the nation, because we know real Cowboy fans when we see them. Now, there will always be perpetrators. There will always be haters, baby. But I come here to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, write these things down. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan for it, or lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply go after the things you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame or the sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the things you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset, with the help of Almighty that knows all, sees all, that understands all, you will get it. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. See y'all in about 45 minutes. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to bring the house down, baby. Let's go. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. We know. We know it now, baby. It's gonna happen. Come on. I wake up, baby.
I wake up.
Those crazy. Huh. Come on.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might
yeah.
But first I stretch. Tell them run it. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands. I'm by my lonely.
By my lonely, baby.
To a savage, now my baby wants to hold me.
Now you want to hold me.
I love my fans, don't need no friends. I got my homies.
I got my homies over here.
I could trust you. I find out you try to zone.
Don't zone, law.
I'm number one.
Number one, baby. Yeah.
The first one in, the last one out. Can't call me lazy.
Can't call all lazy, baby.
I was sending the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ. And
come on, cowboy, let's get that 6. Yeah.
I wake up, thumb down that
nation.
No drip this.
Tell them
run it up.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might break. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up.
Law.
Thumb down that
nation.
No drip this. Tell them run it up.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might break. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out.
Detroit 8 Mile, watch out.
Come through in a hurry.
Come on.
Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried.
Yo.
Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain.
Not mine.
I made a promise to her, swore that I would change.
Yeah.
I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up.
Law.
Thumb down that
nation, baby.
Tell them run it up. No sleep,
put your score prediction down in the chat. Stretch.
No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might break.
Before we depart 1,000%, I just want to say thank all of you guys. Got a chance to do this during the Thanksgiving holidays with Malik Hooker. We fed over 1,500 families. 1,500 families.
Looking forward to future events that we're going to put together, and it's just been good.
Malik Hooker's first annual turkey giveaway. Right, we're here live at the Turkey Drive, Malik Hooker's first one, and this is Service for Hope, noble cause, giving back to the community on this side of the world. Oak Cliff, baby, Paul Quinn College, y'all see it all around here, so one day at a time, one movement at a time, this is what we do. Simple, but yet easy. 1,500 families were fed this week. Amazing job for Malik Hooker to be able to bless these individuals.
So, Maurice West, External Affairs at Paul Quinn College. I'm here with Malik Hooker of the Dallas Cowboys, who is a generous supporter of Services of Hope's Thanksgiving distribution, where we impacted 1,500 families for a week full of food and resources to help them through the tough times. We're grateful for all that impacted us.
We were able to kind of get all these volunteers here to bring all of these drinks, foods, canned goods, cereal, all to anybody who's able to get some access, get some help this Thanksgiving.
We got Service of Hope. I call it Hold On. Pain is ending, meaning that hunger is ending too, because you guys are able to put this together But my guy Malik Hooker, he's on his way. He's going to show up and give out some turkeys himself. But it's always great to be able to give back to the community.
Well, for all people who wasn't able to come for this event, we actually will be having a similar event at UNT Dallas, giving out food, providing for all families. But that is going to be our next big event that we have set up. And then next year, we're going to be having distribution set up for the next Harlem year.
As Jim Rowan once said, when the end times come for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. And this is what my guy is able to do. The greatest amongst you will always be a servant, and Malik Hooker being able to leave practice and come out here to give and donate his time, and as well as donating food and services to the people is everything.
That's why I didn't take it down the hill. A good number of people excited to meet you, shake your hand, and say hello. We've got the turkeys, and I'll have. Go.
Many of people travel far, some traveled near, but families were fed this week, and not just for one day, but for a full week of food is everything.
Great that he wants to, still after practice, because that's a lot. And so he still wants to come out and be a part of the community and at least just, make it known that he's here to help. So that's worth waiting for,
Most certainly, and then most players on practice day, they kind of stay to that side of that area. So by him coming all the way down to this side of the world, it's a noble cause.
Yeah,
and a great thing for the community and beyond. So,
look, it's a big thing for the community. There's a lot of people hurting in more ways than one, and then you've got the different changes with funding and just the entire landscape. People are hurting, and so to be able to pull all of these volunteers together, pull the support of all these different groups, and make something huge like this happen, it may not solve the problem, but it puts a huge dent.
Yes,
and so we'll take that.
You should see the smiles on the faces and the countenance on the faces as well. This is what services is all about, being able to give people hope. Services of hope. Let's get it.
We gotta get us a dub this week. We gotta get us a dub.
Ain't no hope. We going for it. We going for it.
So let's not let Malik Hooker operate by himself. We all can chip in, visit Services of Hope, and donate.
We're here at Services of Hope. I'm with Click and Close. We just went through almost 1,000 cars right now, just packing up with turkeys. We had ham. We had Cheez-Its. They packed everything for all of these families. So make sure you get out here next year, volunteer, donate, do whatever you can, because this Services of Hope is for real.
Let's continue to elevate all of this together.
Good morning, buenos dias. We are at Paul Quinn College, Dallas's own, representing the Metropolitan Dallas Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Service is who we are. Service is what we do. We have lots of community involvement. Alphas are here, Omegas are here. All of the D9 are represented, and we are here giving back today at Paul College. Thank you so much to the North Texas Food Bank. Thank you to the Service of Hope. We appreciate you. We extend our gratitude.
Indeed. So, hey, Services of Hope, y'all already know what I say, what hope is. That's hold on. Pain is ending. And that's what we're doing right here. Driving for the nation, being able to put food in the belly so bellies won't touch backs. Come on, how about that? Come on with it. Let's go. Absolutely. DC for life, too, by the way. Let's get it. Update. Got the inactive. Jalen Tolbert is inactive. Jadon Blue is inactive. Jadavion Clowney, unfortunately, will not play tonight. Tyler Guyton will not play, of course. Trayvon Diggs is out. Jay Toya, Perrion Winfrey is out. Isaiah Land will be activated like the perm, and we're going to get these things going in for the Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown is active. That he is active. So it is one of those things that we will have to contextualize the fact that he will be out there, and we will see. So that's another weapon for them. You got Jameson, you got Brown, and then you got Gibbs. So it's going to be a situation. I don't know where he is at far as his 100 percentile. I can only imagine that he's not. But at the end of the day, Cowboy Nation, as we get ready to do our pregame show, let's get ready. I got about 25 to 30 minutes to get myself together so we can get things moving and grooving. And I will give y'all some more and more updates of all of this. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all to the stars and back. I'll be right back with some more information.
Give me my theme music.
Until next time, DC for life, not for short, baby. We up out. Peace.